There's a lot of talk about AI. London Sync took a gamble. Should we be spending 15, 20 grand on a string album? Flew to Bulgaria, booked a 40-piece orchestra, and had one chance to bring an epic record to life.
I'm really excited to see what these players in this room are going to sound like.
Is the orchestra even going to make a difference?
Well, that was shit.
And will it help us place music in some of the UK's biggest nature series? Recording live is not a magic bullet. Things can go backwards sometimes. Can we take our album Reach the Zenith from idea to broadcast?
Wow, incredible.
We're going to Sofia, Bulgaria to record our epic, emotional orchestral album, Reach the Zenith. We really wanted to experiment with a bigger string section. I'd love to try and make some music that's great for nature docs, history docs.
So you're thinking of live strings?
Yeah.
So what size are you thinking? Are you thinking 30-piece, 40-piece?
What do you think?
I mean, bigger is better, in my opinion.
It's tough out there. There's a lot of talk about AI. Should we be spending 15, 20 grand on a string album?
Yeah.
I think we have to. Like, we need to stand above the rest. We need to be a great music label.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. I play a bit of guitar, very simply and badly. Keyboards, again, simply and badly.
I'm a music graduate. I'd always wanted to be a music producer, but I began my career as a broadcast TV editor. My first job was assisting Richard Curtis on an advertising campaign for the parole officer with Steve Coogan. I cut a wide range of programmes throughout my career. The Island with Bear Grylls, The Apprentice, The Misadventures of Ramesh Ranganathan, Peep Show. So when I launched London Sync, my background as an editor helped us build the music catalogue, but also to understand how TV producers and advertising producers work and what kind of music they need. Hey Mick, yeah, how's it going, mate? We booked a 40-piece orchestra, and the first step in getting the album done was to reach out to our top orchestral composers, ones that we felt would write really successfully in that genre. We asked Mick Burns. He's one of our favourite orchestral writers. Reckon you could do us 1 or 2 tracks? Amazing, yeah. I think the team's gonna be really, really pleased about that. He's brilliant at soaring, epic nature tracks. I've no doubt he'll do an incredible job on the album.
Well, that was shit. I'm not classically trained. I'm not very academic. Thankfully, it turns out I can write music that people really enjoy listening to. I just love getting the opportunity to work with live musicians. Then to turn what I've written, my hammering on the keys, into something that ultimately is going to move people emotionally. That's a real privilege. I'm super excited. End on a kind of like a bit of suspense. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Also very high on our list is Tom Kincaid. As well as being an excellent jazz player, he's brilliant at orchestral briefs too.
A lot of modern, big Hollywood sci-fi blockbusters have 4-chord repeating big string sections, lots of repetition, but in an evolving kind of way. And so that's what we were trying to achieve, trying to emulate. I mean, I'll play what I've got with virtual instruments. I wanted to make a big build with a repeating sequence. It's quite difficult to do to keep interest. Then sent off to an orchestrator who will iron out any problems there may be with it.
We ended up with about 12 tracks that we thought, right, these are really strong. Getting the tracks written for the album is only half the battle. We've still got to get it orchestrated, fly to Bulgaria, and we've got to try and land this music in some top history and nature series. There's a lot of work to do. I really hope we can pull it off. Sean Hargreaves, who's a long-time music collaborator of mine, as well as looking exactly like Hans Zimmer. Sean Hargreaves is one of the best pianists in England, top composer, graduate of Berklee College of Jazz. He has agreed to orchestrate this album.
The composer has come up with a melody, has come up with harmony, has come up with chords, but it might be, well, how exactly do you arrange those chords? Which instrument plays which note? How do you voice the chords effectively to sound full with the orchestra? Basically, the cellos at this point are driving the track forward. Sounds like they're going digga 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 in the violins. They're not. They're just going dum bum 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 bum. But the violas and the cellos are doing it, and that is enough. Tom originally had that line being played in violas or in lots of different parts, which I thought could have created problems on the session. I think the composers have got strong ideas to start with, which is the most important thing. They're epic sounding, and going out, you know, recording with an orchestra is a fantastic thing to do.
There aren't that many big string studios in London. They're in high demand. I was chatting to Ian Livingston, who is one of the writers on this album. He recommended 4/4 Music in Bulgaria. He was like, I was chatting to Lorne Balfe, and Lorne Balfe was like, you've got to try this studio out. We recorded one of our films there, it sounded amazing. And so Ian then recorded after talking to Lorne Balfe. So he recommended it to us. So I was like, great. He put together great orchestras.
I can bring you also an extra chair, but there's an extra chair there.
Yeah, I'm not in the way. Is that okay?
No, it's absolutely fine.
It's actually in an old cinema. It looks like a great space. Hi, sorry, I don't speak Bulgarian, only English, so hopefully that's okay. So we're really excited to record it. We look forward to hearing all the amazing players.
You excited about the session?
Yeah, very. I'm really excited to see what these players in this room are going to sound like.
Recording live is not a magic bullet. Things can go backwards sometimes. It's a tight session, we've got a lot of tracks to cram in. I think fortunately they really liked the album, so they were really engaged from the start. All the way through the session, they were just powering through. Take after take was really strong, and overall we were really, really impressed by their performance. Honestly, this orchestra, it makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Absolutely in awe of this just wall of sound. Is spectacular. We plan on doing many more live albums, so not that many more because it'll kill our bank account, but you know.
I'm just really happy with the live strings, the sound. It adds a lot of life.
Exactly what we intended for this album is what's happening. The BBC have locked onto it. We had a cracking promo with Civilizations, like a big history series. We've also had placements in the Big Cat series, 9 PM BBC 2 series. Despite the threat of AI eating our lunch, I think we have to continue to make high quality albums like this, and I don't think we would have placed the shows that we have if we didn't. Overall, the composers should be really proud of this album. It's an absolute cracker.
Wow, yeah, incredible. You know, it's amazing, isn't it? What a sound.
I think it's working.
Secrets of Sync is sponsored by Backbeat Solutions, the leading royalty and registration software for the music industry. And Cadenza Box, powerful catalogue management, search, licensing and sub-publishing tools for production music and sync catalogue owners. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive all of our latest content.